had 3 of the games completed. This is going into game number 4 on Miramar before game 5 then returns to Erangel to close out day number 1. Clover, really quickly, who do you want to see win this chicken dinner overall?
Overall, I just want to see Oath. I've seen consistency. I want to see them be rewarded for it.
Let's go. Fingers crossed they can have a fantastic game. Let's hop into the last Miramar of the day now with Paper Thin and Poro.
Hello, everybody. We are back to PGC 2021, presented by Alienware and Toomey. I am Porosaurus. Joining me is Paper Thin, and we got to see some amazing solo vocal performance from Wykick and Moo Cow. We got to see a whole bunch of raccoons in the chat. We got to see Fury get a game 3 win, and now we got 2 left to go. Paper
and an attempt at the Dorito chat. Appreciate it, but we tried. We tried. But this plane path looks pretty damn similar to what we saw last time, Poro.
Sure does.
Curious about where this one goes. Maybe we'll get the northern side of the circle, maybe a little bit more towards the Los Leones edge of things. But yeah, again, all the credit in the world to Fury on that last game, reading those circles very nicely, knowing how to play that Himalayas finish, and doing a great job with it. I'm kind of with Clover on this one, though. I think Oath, everything's been top 5 for them. I think this might be the breakthrough game.
Yeah, I mean, they've been looking pretty good all the way through. I gotta say, phases look great, liquids look great.
Yeah.
It just hasn't been able to kind of finish things off. New Happy, kind of surprised we haven't seen them showing their faces too much in the late games today either. But let's see where this circle decides to take us. All right, where are we going? Where's it gonna be? Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Let's go west,
yes!
young men.
It's brutal. I love it. So this pretty likely to end south of El Pozo.
Clean, but again, that's just, you figure they would prefer not to have to deal with any of that, but they've had to, and they've responded very, very well as they've now got Baonam right below them. Looks like they'll try to take some shots at them fleeing. Spiro will find Zest, and Simon T will get spotted out by Perfectix, so 2 kills picked up. Baonam, they had to go somewhere. They knew that they were getting pushed.
Yeah, that's a toughie here. And again, Virtus Pro is getting the better of Baonam on these rotations. They're more proactive. They're more ahead of them. And that's causing a lot of problems. Oh, Suju, with the help of Xiaobei there, take Rustenmar out. That is very good shooting. Lash is going to pick up the kill. Not super important in this format, of course. It is just chicken dinners are all that matters. So the kill steal's not nearly as tilting as they normally would be, but this is a big battle here between, and Stingery comes around the corner, isn't able to find the second, gets one. Xiaobei under pressure now from Na'Vi from afar. This house has a lot of windows, it's very exposed. Difficult to move around inside of.
Yeah, very, very tough fight here for both of these squads. Ants had to send it somewhere. They got there just a second late as 17 was already ready, and now we got Team Liquid and Buriram fighting on the southwestern side of the circle. Edie, the last one up, and he is slowly getting burned alive, and that'll be Team Liquid cleaning up Buriram.
Nicely done here by Team Liquid, continuing a strong day. Another team that seems to be, it just feels like they are almost certainly going to come out of this week with a win and make it to those grand finals with how good they're playing, Poro. I'm really, really impressed with Team Liquid so far in this tournament.
No, they've been looking fantastic today. I can see already they've got 17 kills for themselves, which is putting them up near the lead there. As we see VP cleaning up another player off of Baonam, but now they're stuck out in no man's land. Perfectic's going to go down. Code Marco, BBL, they are lighting up VP. It's down to just one player, and just like that, VP is dismantled.
Yeah, just not many options for VP at this point. The circle's going to head in that direction, very likely where they were, but it's still too exposed. There's a lot of flat territory outside of the west area of Monte Nuevo, and it's going to be very challenging if it is the way the circle shifts, which is very likely to. So just gotta keep it our eyes. Oh, Spear, hello, pops the head right away at Jeans. Nice little piece of work there. Meanwhile, Adder harassing the other members of Team Liquid as they try to rotate and get to Jeans, but here comes Mad.
Oh no, Team Liquid that take the knock at the worst time as now Mad is rotating through. They're gonna find Clib. Ibby will trade end out on the drive-by, but they've got 2 up. Ibby goes down, Mexi the last one up, and just like that, Team Liquid, everything goes wrong at the just the worst possible time.
It all starts with that knock from Spear, and Mad capitalizes on that great read of the situation here from Mad. Great, keeping track of their kill feed and those kind of things, and then finding a perfect moment to swarm in on top of Team Liquid. Some great shooting from the vehicles. Ibby, who else would get some good fire? This is a gross circle.
This is just a shooting gallery for Oath. I mean, KPI, BBL, they both have to kind of worry about what they're pushing into while also worrying about the third party from the high ground from Oath. 17 trying to keep BBL at bay for the time being, but you can see Kickstart going to have to duck down as he's going to take a few shots over from Code Marco. Meanwhile, FaZe has to finally leave their compound. They're making the run. Looks like they'll survive for the time being as they find another knock onto Danawa.
Yeah, Xiao Bei is a phenomenal angle and takes full advantage of it, getting a couple knocks on a BBL and getting around this corner. Going to be really difficult. Now, Suju did get knocked, so that opens up a little bit of space here for Metralius. He's able to get to the front of the house. That's not bad. Getting any further, still going to be rather challenging. No one home for those grenades to find, just Xiao Bei still up here. They did get the res. He heard those stuns. He knows somebody's out here throwing them. He knows they have to be relatively close, trying to track down the surviving member of BBL. Yeah, Metralius is going to go for a few bandages quick. He doesn't have much time in this house. Again, sucks. Just to be completely honest about it, and this is making matters worse here for everybody in this fight as Oath just has complete overwatch.
Well, everything's bad. 17 does end up finding Metralius, and that's going to be it for BBL, but not a bad entry into this lobby as they've picked up about 5 kills, I believe, as we check in with Mad, trying to make their push up the hill under the watchful eyes of Ghibli, who've lost Adder. It's down to just Lambu and Spear as they are working between the rocks to try to keep this Mad push from at bay. Ooh, good grenade.
Ooh, Lambu hits a big one. If he can follow up with another here, last grenade in hand, gets a lot of damage, doesn't get any finishes. EN, very, very weak. That's going to be it. Spear, Lambu, combining with Adder for a nice little cleanup. They are going to lose Adder in the process, though, so that's a very beat-up Ghibli, but they've got a decent position up on that slight mountainous area. New Happy still hasn't been broken out of here.
It's going to be real, real tough. We'll see how many Oath manage to keep up here or how many end up surviving this craziness off to the west as we have New Happy and FaZe, our 2 red teams, making it real easy for us to call this, Paper.
Yeah, right? This isn't hard at all. All right, well, let's see. FaZe get some good grenades in there. I was going to say they have a really good opportunity with the types of buildings that New Happy is in. It's good patience here from FaZe to wait to hit this when there's nobody who can shoot at them. So Danawa got forced into this position ahead of FaZe. It was rough sledding for them because there were still teams that could shoot at them. FaZe, in the meantime, has a lot of opportunity. If they could get rid of 17 over on the side here, but it's right into Soul's sightline. Soul loses track of it. He kind of got caught between switching stances there, and he wasn't able to keep his gun down. 17 Xiao Bei gonna go down as well. Danawa being an absolute thorn in the side of FaZe.
Oh, FaZe getting pulled from both angles, but they're gonna go for these reses here. You can see HSM, the last one up, I believe, for New Happy. He's thinking about going for the res himself, but Soul Leklo still just holding it down, and they're gonna spray it down again, and FaZe gets taken out by Danawa, the snakes in the grass.
Oh, but here comes Oath. They're not happy to let them sit down, but Leklo still fired up, hit some good shots to back Oath off temporarily. Some grenades are coming out, though, and that one's good from Relo again. He gets a knock onto HS as well. Relo is all over the place this match, doing such a good job keeping the back lines of Oath safe.
12 kills, 14 kills for Oath, 7 kills for Snakers as they are just farming this lobby right now. Soul still alive. Leklo going to try to get up to the cliff's edge. Might be resable here, should be resable here, as it looks like TSM, they're going to leave their compound, start making their way up the side of this cliff. Now they have to worry about Remba. You also have the solo of Melman that could be a problem here at any point in time as well. So we'll see how TSM decides to push up this. How does Oath respond to TSM? They know that that squad is there, so they've got to have somebody devoted to watching that section, or else they're going to get surprised.
Yeah, center circle proning rats on Miramar. You gotta love it. Melman doing his damnedest here, of course. That's what you gotta do. That's the situation he's in, and he's playing it right. Balefrost, Oath has a phenomenal, that knock is great. And the finish as well on a TSM as they try to reach out of this position. You said it earlier, Poro, and you hit the nail on the head. If TSM had to leave this spot, it was going to be really challenging to get up this hill.
Absolutely, and fortunately for Oath, I mean, they're doing exactly what they need to do. They don't need to devote too many people. They just need to devote somebody to make sure that they don't get backfilled. And Snakers, more than up to the task, picks up his 8th kill onto Alo. Donawa still hanging out on the bottom of this cliff. The Molotovs are coming through, but they're just not finding the spot right now. Kickstart trying to get a little bit closer. He's keeping his eyes open, though. I'm not sure if they know the Melmans. Well, now they do. Relo will take him out, and we're down to our top 4.
Dude, Snakers with 8 kills here, just all over the place for Oath. Make it 9. He might be putting up double-digit kills on this round if things keep going
and
this way. Donald, are you kidding me? Unreal, absolutely unreal round here for Oath and for Snakers. He has been nuts this tournament. The kill leader just continues to stack it up for himself. Soul, though, finds a way to vault up here. That's going to be pretty interesting. Purdy's got the bolt. Purdy's got the AWM. We've seen that he has occasionally been throwing a bolt into his hands. Let's see if he could convert some of that practice, but Soul couldn't get up there fast enough. He's going to get knocked by the blue.
It's knocked by the blue, and you know that Oath is aware of exactly where Donawa is, but the bigger threat right now is TSM, and there we go. That's what you want to see. Get him in a little bit closer before you go for that res. That mechanic being such a big influencing factor on these games lately, as Liklo will be able to get the res back onto Soul, and now the smoke wall is down for TSM, and it's putting a pause onto Oath's game here.
There was still a lot of smokes in Kickstart's hand last time I checked, and there still are. There's 8, so he's got a really nice opportunity here to kind of get Donawa cut off, see if they can take this fight against TSM potentially, or the other way around. Depending on how Oath wants to play it. But right now they're under pressure, trying to get themselves situated along this fence line. Snakers, who else, going to be taking the front position, trying to take members of TSM down, open up a little bit of space. But Luke 12's Molly is going to find a connection onto Relo. Balefrost gets a lot of damage, but no knocks are going to come through either way. But Bale is going to get taken down here. Luke traded out. Here comes Soul. He's coming alive. He's back up and kicking. Penta doing a good job here. Oath maybe coming apart at the seams. Oh, Donawa, can they hold on?
Oh, it's a 1v1 I think 2. Yeah, Snakers and Kickstart the only ones up for Oath now, and it's down to just 1 each for TSM and Donawa. Penta, the last one up. TSM doing some serious work. Oh no, he gets knocked just low enough to where the blue is going to be enough to do it. Soul down low. It's Oath's game to lose here. We'll see if Soul can maybe pull off something magical, but it looks like Oath has spotted him out there. Flashbangs are going to come through, and wouldn't you know it, Snakers will be the one to get the last one. And look at how excited these boys are to get through and get their win on the first day.
Well, Trevor told me today when I met up with him that Oath's confidence was through the roof. No doubt about it. You saw why all day. Top 5s across the board until now. When they get the win, they move on to the first weekly finals. And Desk, take it away for us. Break this one down.
I want to say something big and exciting, but I feel that would be wrong given Clover is here. Clover, Oath victory. You were saying it, we were thinking it, and now it's gone and happened.
You know, they've gone and made me look like an absolute genius. You asked me who I thought should win, deserved to win. I said it was Oath. They've had this late game presence, match after match for pretty much all 4 matches today. So to see a chicken dinner, one that was well fought for and well deserved, is an absolute sight to see from the winning PCS 5 champs here.
Absolutely delightful stuff. You can see that almost relief on some of their faces. You can still see a little bit of tension there, Rick, but that is a big weight off their shoulders. They know they've been performing well today, and to be fair, they kept at it. Their kill count was insane.
It was, and their placements have been really good as well. They have only placed in the top 5 across all 3 games, so they have definitely been putting pressure on for this win. So a much deserved period of fangirling for Clover as Oath go through. I had my moment to fangirl over Fury, so I mean, you'll get your chance, Joro, when Ents win the next game, so you can fangirl for Europe a little bit. But for now, Oath fully in the spotlight, not only in the fact that they've made it through, but the fashion that they did so as well.